So this is Remnant of Ner'zhul. Really quite easy boss. I'm just going to play it straight away. It's got a couple of mechanics, and then the fight is very easy and just kind of repeats itself. It's all about kind of dropping orbs off the edge and then not getting knocked off the edge yourself. Really easy. We didn't manage to kill this boss either, but to be honest, it's a bit of an insight. That's all that I'm doing it for. Always get a UI error for some reason. Right, you do need 2 priests for this fight to make it easier. I'm just going to say that now because we need the mastery spells. So 2 people will get targeted by a big glowy thing in the sky. Well, on top of players. This is the orb, so the tank will get something called Blight, and they need to kind of put it towards the orb. The 2 people who have got these can be dispelled. They need to be mass dispelled on the first one, and you have got, so you get knocked away from them. Also with the people, they need to look out when getting dispelled, because you get knocked backwards. Dodge all the stuff on the floor, really easy. With the orbs themselves, I didn't actually do them, but once they hit 1%, they do some major raid damage, and they need to be deposited off the edge as fast as possible. And that's the fight. Just repeats. We found that if you stand on like the black circles that these guys leave behind, hopefully I spin my camera, I can't remember. No, so the dispel goes off, and I think this guy got knocked off. No, so these black circles here, you can put like one on top of each other, but with the mastery spells, it works out so good. Tanks, you can hit both of these, same as you do in Sires and Atheris with the 2 adds in the second phase. You can hit both with 1 blight if it's in the right place. Then the fight just repeats. That's it. Fill the room up, kind of going round with those black circles, and as you can see that chamois there. So if we go back 10 seconds. So what the chamois does is he picks up the orb, sets it at the edge, and you get an extra action button, throw it off the edge, and then loads of swirlies appear. And that's it. That is the fight. It just repeats itself. Fight gets a bit messy because you've got to coordinate these orbs with the dispels. Because if that chamois had got, so if we had dispelled then, that chamois would have got knocked off. That's it. That is the fight. Very healer intensive fight. We're 4 at healing this, and well, our paladin is 8k, I'm 7k, and then we have a holy player who's 7k, and I've already burnt through all of my CDs. So, that's the fight, and then it continues. The orbs we have to get rid of quite quickly, because both of these start at the same time, and then watch the damage of the raid. So the orb will do torment, and then once it gets cast off, it does damage to the raid. And that's it. That's the fight. I'll let you watch it. So as you can see, that guy with one of the blights was not looking the right way. You got very lucky. You have got to be facing away from the edge. Sorry, away from the boss, from the center. If you face towards the boss and you get dispelled, you will get just flown off the edge. Unless you have something like Transcendence, Wild Charge, Disengage, Demon Leap, whatever it's called. Heroic Leap, sorry, and the Demon Hunter one as well. I can't remember what it's called. Each time you also dispel is you take quite a bit of damage. So yeah, black things that come across the room, of course, don't stand in them. Easy enough. Then the fight just repeats until he's dead. So DPS and a healer check basically. Oh, that's also another thing. Silence. You stand in one of those, you get silenced for 3 seconds. And that's it. I suppose if you don't top up the raid, there's blight on the tanks, and yeah. If people are low and we have a dispel go off, yeah. Also if someone dies with the dispel, it just goes off anyway. and you can get knocked completely out of the way. Quite annoying, but at the same time, it seems like a fun fight. It'd be a good one to progress, especially on Mythic. So I'm looking away, looking for a D-spell. I could have D-spelled myself, but we had already assigned someone to D-spell, and knocks me backwards. But like I say, as again, you can also pick up the orbs, and then of course my action pattern's over here. They're off the edge, boom, and I got knocked off because I was too far away. And that's it. And then it just repeats until he's dead. If you didn't get past 30%, there might be an enrage. I'm not overly sure yet. It's mostly for the guild, so hey ho.